Hi friends, welcome to Swati Surbhi Astro. Hope you all are doing well nowadays. Today in this video, I would be talking about the transit of Mars in the sign of Scorpio. So first, let me talk about the astronomical significance of the planet Mars. Now astronomically, Mars is the fourth planet from the Sun. Mars appears to be red in color. It appears to be warm on the outside, but it is actually a cold planet on the inside. Similarly, people who are governed by a strong Mars in their birth chart can appear to be very warm on the outside, but they can be cold from the inside at times. Now, Mars is a planet which has a tendency to have huge dust storms which can last for months. Similarly, people who are governed by a strong Mars in their birth chart can have anger outbursts frequently in their lives. Mars is also inhospitable to humans. Mars is a planet which is the easiest one to spot in the sky. Similarly, people who are governed by a strong Mars in their birth chart make their presence felt to others, and they can easily become very popular and can gather a lot of name and fame in their lives by virtue of the placement of strong Mars in their birth chart. Now let me talk about the astrological significance of the planet Mars. Astrologically, Mars is a masculine and a fiery planet. Mars shows our assertiveness, it shows our aggression, it shows our bravery, our courage, our valor, and it also represents our ability to take actions. In Vedic astrology, Mars has lordship over two zodiac signs of Aries and Scorpio respectively. Mars also has lordship over three nakshatras of Chitra, Mrigshira and Dhanishta. Now let me talk about the sign Scorpio. Scorpio is the 8th zodiac sign among the 12 zodiac signs. Scorpio is a watery sign. Scorpio shows elements of depth, secrecy, research, intense emotions, and it is a passionate sign overall. Scorpions can be your best friends or they can even be your worst enemies. Now, Mars is going to transit in the sign of Scorpio from 16 November 2023 and shall stay in this sign till 28th December 2023. Now, what would be the general impact of this transit? The general impact is the impact which can be felt by nearly all the ascendants during the duration of this transit. So, behavior-wise, you are likely to be motivated to keep your plans, your aims and ambitions hidden from others, or you're likely to become more secretive. Action-wise, you are likely to act patiently, that is after a lot of deep thinking and analysis. And feeling-wise, you are likely to delve deeper into subjects which require greater amount of research and analysis. Also, you can enjoy inventing something of your own in this duration, or creating something of your own in this duration can give you immense amount of happiness. So this is about the general impact of this Mars transit in Scorpio, which can be felt by nearly each and every one of you. Now I'm going to talk about the impact of this transit for all the 12 ascendants. For Aries Ascendant, Mars would be moving into the 8th house of your main birth chart by virtue of this transit. So you can become more secretive by nature. You can even become lazy. You can procrastinate a lot. You can postpone your actions a lot. You can become more accident prone in this duration. Yes. And hence you need to be very careful while traveling here and there, both within as well as outside the country. This transit of Mars in the 8th house of your main birth chart can adversely affect your physical health and well-being. Even your relationship with your spouse can be adversely impacted. Your relationship with your friends can also become sour because your speech can turn harsh with others, or you can become rude to others in this duration. However, on the good side of it, this transit can be a lucky one for your younger siblings as they are likely to shine in their respective domains or in their respective fields of work. This transit can be a very good one for you too if you are likely to undertake any kind of research work, or if you are planning to invent something of your own or create something of your own. Also, this transit is financially a good one for you. If you are planning to make any investments for your future, then this transit can be a boon for you. Now, a simple remedy for you would be to chant the Hanuman Chalisa 7 times every day throughout the duration of this transit. By doing this remedy, you can see even more good results of this transit, and the negative results can be minimized by doing so. So do try this remedy at home and let me know how well it worked for you. Now for Taurus Ascendant, Mars would be moving into the 7th house of your main birth chart. So first, on the negative side of it, this transit can make you very aggressive, or you can be prone to be having anger outbursts frequently now. This transit can give you a feeling of frustration or a sense of dissatisfaction in your life. You may have problems with your colleagues or co-workers at your place of work. You can have problems in your married life too. There can be health issues to your spouse, or there can be heated arguments with your spouse in this period. So, you are advised to maintain a harmonious relationship with your spouse in this duration. Also, by nature, you can become very much over energetic, restless, and impatient. However, on the good side of it, financially, this is a beautiful transit for you. You can be able to purchase a new property for your own self. You can be able to change your residence also. If you have been planning to sell off your ancestral property for a very long time, then you might be able to find a useful buyer in this duration for doing so. Also, this is a good period as far as conducting of any auspicious ceremony or any auspicious occasion in your family is concerned. So there might be some auspicious ceremony, or there might be some get together in your family, and also the environment of your family can remain to be peaceful and happy one in this duration. Now, a remedy for you would be to try donating red colored items on Tuesdays. For instance, you can donate red colored clothes on Tuesdays to the needy and the poor. So do try this remedy at home and let me know how well it worked for you. Now for the Gemini Ascendant, Mars would be moving into the 6th house of your main birth chart. So first, let me talk about the negative things. On the negative side of it, this transit of Mars into the 6th house of your main birth chart can lead to a decline in your luck or fortune, or you may be required to work much more harder to achieve adequate results, especially in your career, or to see adequate growth in your career. You may be required to work harder than normal. There can be misunderstandings with outsiders, as well as your relationship with the outsiders can be adversely affected. Your relationship with your colleagues and co-workers can be adversely affected. Your relationship with your in-laws can also be adversely impacted by virtue of this transit of Mars into the 6th house of your main birth chart. Also, you can become selfish and self-centered by nature. However, on the good side of it, this transit of Mars into the 6th house of your main birth chart can make you fiercely strong and competitive by nature. Your enemies won't be able to harm you at all in this duration. In fact, your enemies can even be scared of you in this duration. Your willpower to do well in life can increase enormously in this period. Your physical health is likely to remain good in this period, and overall, you are likely to be a happy and a cheerful person throughout this period. Now, a remedy for you would be that you should try avoiding the red color throughout the duration of this transit to make this transit a more effective one for yourself. So do try this remedy at home and let me know how well it worked for you. Now, for the Cancer Ascendant people, Mars would be moving into the 5th house of your main birth chart. Now, on the negative side of it, this transit can bring misunderstandings in your love relationship. You may face a breakup or a separation-like situation with your romantic partner during this period. Your relationship with your friends can also be adversely impacted. You may like to interact lesser with others, and this can bring a kind of communication gap in the kind of relationship or in the kind of bond that you share with others. This can even lead to further misunderstandings in your life, and hence you are advised to not do so. Also, you can become aggressive and impatient by nature. You can become emotionally vulnerable too in this duration. However, on the good side of it, there can be an improvement in your income, or your income can steadily keep on growing throughout the duration of this transit. There can be a growth in your career. If you are in the field of business, then your business can start flourishing in this period. This is a good transit for your children because they can make your name proud in this duration. This is a good transit for the students as they can excel in their studies in this duration. Also, this is a very good transit for those who are preparing for the government job examinations, as their chances of success are very high in this period. Now, a simple remedy for you would be to control your overexcitement and try to remain more focused on your work and on your day-to-day routine. So do try this remedy at home and let me know how well it worked for you. Now for Leo Ascendant, Mars would be transiting in the 4th house of your main birth chart. So, on the negative side of it, there could be a lack of mental peace and inner happiness in your lifetime throughout the duration of this transit. You may feel dissatisfied with almost every aspect of your life now. There could be disharmony within your own family. Your career could be adversely impacted, or you may experience workplace politics in your job. Your married life could be adversely impacted. There could be frequent arguments with others about one thing or the other in your life in this duration of the transit. However, on the good side of it, this transit of Mars into the 4th house of your main birth chart can be very good for the health of your father. If you are a student, then you can excel in higher education in this period. Doing any work related to land or property or even to real estate can be financially gainful for you. Additionally, you can purchase property or vehicle and gain physical assets in this period. Now, a simple remedy for you to make this period even a more effective one or a more peaceful one for yourself would be to take good care of your mother at all times and to try to fulfill all your duties and responsibilities towards her throughout the duration of this transit to make it a better one for yourself. So do try this remedy at home and let me know how well it worked for you. Now for the Virgo Ascendants, Mars would be transiting into the 3rd house of your main birth chart. So on the negative side of it, you can have arguments with your younger siblings and even with your friends in this duration. Your communication could be adversely impacted. You may even become rude at times with others. Although you are not a straightforward person in general, but you may become so in the duration of this transit, much to the surprise of others. Even the health of your father could be adversely impacted during the duration of this transit. However, on the good side of it, you may become very much bold and courageous by nature. You can be fearless throughout the duration of this transit. You can be able to overpower your enemies with ease. This transit can be a very successful period for those who are trying to appear in competitive examinations, as the rates of their success are very high in this duration. There can be a rise in your luck and in your fortunes due to your efforts being in the proper direction in this duration. So overall, this is a very good transit for the Virgo Ascendants. Now, a simple remedy for you to make this transit even a better one for yourself would be that you should not try to indulge in unnecessary arguments with others, and rather you should try to maintain your pleasing personality as much as you can throughout the duration of this transit to make it a better one for yourself. So do try this remedy at home and let me know how well it worked for you. Now for the Libra Ascendants, Mars would be moving into the 2nd house of your main birth chart. On the negative side of it, this transit can adversely affect your luck and fortunes. This transit can also make you gain weight, and therefore you need to be careful about your diet or about what you eat. There can be physical health issues related to your stomach or related to your lower abdomen in this duration. Also, in this duration, your speech can turn harsh with the members of your own family, due to which there can be a discord within your own family, and this can be a cause of great mental stress for you in this period. Also, in this period, you can experience a sudden rise in your anger. However, on the good side of it, this transit of Mars in the sign of Scorpio in the 2nd house of your main birth chart can prove to be lucky for you from the financial point of view. You can be able to accumulate a lot of wealth. Your savings can be greater than your expenditure in this duration, and this can give you a sense of satisfaction in your life. This can even be a cause of happiness in your life. This transit period is also a lucky one for your father, as he's likely to shine in his career during this period. Also, during this transit period, you are likely to enjoy a better compatibility and a better understanding with your spouse. So, the quality of your married life can be good in this duration. Now, a simple remedy for you would be to try to speak as politely with your family members as possible and to try not to hurt their feelings or sentiments. So, do try this remedy at home and let me know how well it worked for you. Now, for the Scorpio Ascendant, Mars would be making a move into your first house. So, on the negative side of it, this transit of Mars into the first house of your main birth chart could adversely affect your marital relationship. Yes, you can have heated arguments with your spouse on petty matters. If you are involved in a business, then there could be less profits from that business in this duration. Also, there could be discord with your business partner as well in this duration. The health of your mother could decline in this period, or your relationship with her may suffer in this duration. Also, as regard to your physical health, there can be issues concerning your chest or lungs in this duration. However, on the good side of it, this is a very good period for you if you want to improve your personality. You can become much more positive and confident in this period. Due to your optimism, you can be able to overcome many of the challenges that might have been troubling you for a long duration of time. This period will see you becoming more socially active and becoming more popular in your friend circle. Yes, you are likely to earn good name, fame, and good reputation for yourself in this period. So overall, this is a good period for you. Now, a simple remedy for you would be to keep a fast on Tuesdays if possible throughout the duration of this transit to make this transit even a more effective one for yourself. So do try this remedy at home and let me know how well it worked for you. Now, for the Sagittarius Ascendant, Mars would be moving into the 12th house of your main birth chart. Obviously, this is not a very good transit for you. On the negative side, this transit can see your expenditure shooting up either because of your own education or due to the education of your own children. Also, there can be increased expenditure due to hospitalization or due to frequent physical health issues that may be experienced by you from time to time. These physical health issues can be related mainly to your stomach or to your lower abdomen. You may face the problem of indigestion or you may face liver issues also in this duration. This is a time period where you may not get the desired cooperation from others when you need them to be on your side. Your income may decline. Your career may become stagnant in this time frame. However, on the good side of it, this is really a good transit for you if you want to work as well as settle abroad. This is also a good transit for you if you are a student and if you are planning to obtain higher education abroad. This is a very good transit for your spouse, as he or she is likely to shine brightly in his or her career in this duration. Also, this is a good transit for you from the point of view of the field of litigation or from the point of view of the legal field. Now, a simple remedy for you during the duration of this transit would be to keep your eyes and ears open, especially at your place of work, so as to be aware of any kind of conspiracy that might be brewing up against you from beforehand only, so that you can be well prepared. So, this was about the impact of the transit of Mars in Scorpio on Sagittarius Ascendant. Now, for the Capricorn Ascendant, Mars would be moving into the 11th house of your main birth chart. On the negative side of it, there can be arguments with your friends, the relationship with your children may suffer or their health can decline in this duration. Also, your relationship with your love partner or with your romantic partner can suffer in this duration, or you may have misunderstandings with him or her in this duration. However, on the good side of it, there can be an increment in your income or you can gain from multiple sources. A long-awaited wish of yours can be fulfilled in this duration. Yes, there can be fulfillment of wishes in this time period for you. You can be promoted in your job or in your career. There can be an addition in the number of members of your family, or you may welcome home a new member in your family. There can be an auspicious event in your family. There can be a happy atmosphere due to this all around you. So overall, this is a happy and a prosperous period for you. Now, a simple remedy for you would be to take care of the health of your child and to try to be more understanding and cooperative towards him or her. So do try this remedy at home during this duration of this transit, and do let me know how well it worked for you. Now for the Aquarius Ascendant people, Mars would be moving into the 10th house of your main birth chart. Now there can be, on the negative side of it, there can be a lot of problems in your job during this duration. You can be unhappy and mentally stressed or worried throughout the duration of this transit. There can be ego clashes with your co-workers or colleagues and subordinates in this duration. There can be a lot of workplace politics. You can become more dominating by nature, much to the dislike of those around you. Also, there can be frequent clashes in your own home. There can be discord and disharmony in your own home. The environment of your home can be adversely impacted in this duration. Your relationship with your mother can suffer in this duration, or her health can decline in this duration. There can be physical health issues in your life during this duration, and especially those related to your head. You may experience frequent headaches or migraine pain during this period. But on the good side of it, despite the challenges faced by you at your place of work, you might still get promoted in your job in this duration. There can be an increment in your salary in this period. Also, this transit is very good if you are trying to obtain higher level of education, because you can be able to obtain higher level of education with relative ease in this period. So overall, this is a mixed period for you. Now, a simple remedy for you would be to try to maintain a harmonious relationship with your colleagues and co-workers at your place of work to make this transit a better one for yourself. So do try this remedy and let me know how well it worked for you. Now for the Pisces Ascendant people, Mars would be moving into the 9th house of your main birth chart by virtue of this transit. So on the negative side of it, there can be heated arguments with your father in this duration, or your relationship with him may suffer. There can be a rise in your expenses and a decline in your savings, or your expenses may shoot up for some reason or the other throughout the duration of this transit. Also during this transit, there can be a decline in your efforts, and even your communication can be adversely impacted, or you may become more aggressive in the way you interact with others. However, on the good side of it, this transit is a beautiful period for your mother, because she is likely to shine brightly in her field of work in this duration. This is also a lucky transit for you, because despite putting lesser efforts, you might still get good results of your efforts. And also, this is a good period if you are planning to go abroad, or if you are planning to go on long distance journeys. Now, a simple remedy for you would be to try wearing more of red colored clothes to make this transit even a more effective one for yourself. So do try this remedy at home and let me know how well it worked for you. So friends, that is all in this video. I hope you all liked this video, and even if you gained some little knowledge through this video, then please do share it with your friends and with your other family members. And please do subscribe my channel. The name of my channel is Swati Surbhi Astro. I would keep coming up with more such interesting videos in the future too. Stay blessed and stay happy. Thank you.